A kí gbogbo ilé pátá o. A kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìyá wa, ẹ̀yin bàbá wa. A kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa pátápátá káàkiri jákèjádò gbogbo àgbáyé. Wípé bí Ọlọ́run bá fa bíbọ̀ ẹ̀ sẹ́yìn, a máa ṣe púpọ̀ òní láyé. A kí àwọn ará wa l'Amẹ́ríkà, àwọn ará wa ní Canada, àwọn ará wa ní UK, àwọn ará wa ní Scotland, àwọn ará wa ní Dublin, ẹ̀yin ará wa tí ẹ wà ní Germany, Austria, Italy, mo kí gbogbo yín, gbogbo Europe pátápátá ni mo kí. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa láti Africa, mo tún kí yín náà lálẹ́ yìí náà bákan náà. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa láti Asian country and South Americans lọ́hùn pátá tí ẹni ní dúdú púpọ̀ ni pé ẹ bá ti gbóhùn bàbá confam ẹ ti mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Èmi náà kọ́, mo mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run ni. Àwa ò dẹ̀ ní fìgbà kan ká fi ba ojú yín jẹ́ pẹ̀lú àṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ ti mọ̀ pé ohun tó kan èmi ni mo máa ń dá sí. Ẹ ò rí mi nínú jack of all trades rí kí n sá sí bíbà kí n tún sá sí bíbà bóyá nítorí pé kí owó YouTube wa lè pè àbí kí owó Facebook lè pè àbí kí owó TikTok lè pè. No, àwa ò ń ṣèṣekúṣe. Ohun tá a bá mọ̀, òun làwa máa ń sọ. Àwa ò dẹ̀ gbowó lọ́wọ́ Facebook dé tá a fẹ́ gbowó lọ́wọ́ YouTube àbí TikTok. Ṣùgbọ́n ohun tá a mọ̀, tá a dẹ̀ rí wípé bí ohun yìí bá ń lọ báyìí, ó máa ń di national problem. Mo máa ń sábà dá sí nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ wípé ohun tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí national problem ló máa di. Ìkejì, àwọn tí mo máa ń dá sí wípé kéèyàn kan já ilé tèèyàn kan kó wá lọ fi ń bo tiẹ̀. Ìkẹta, ohun tí mo máa ń dá sí ni wípé mo rí èèyàn kan tó yẹ pé bó ṣe ń lo ìgbésí ayé ẹ̀ yẹn kì í ṣe ara ẹ̀ nìkan ló ń confuse, ó tún ń confuse other people. Sorry. Èmi máa wá ń jáde nígbà yẹn, màá wá jáde, màá wá jẹ́ kó yé pé wá. Àwa ò ní kó má convince ara ẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n kò lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kó convince àwọn èèyàn, other people. You can convince yourself, but not others. Ṣé bí obìnrin ò bá dẹ̀ jẹ́, ó bá nídìí obìnrin kì í jẹ́ kúmólú ni mo ṣe túbọ̀ tàbá yìí. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ rọ̀tìrọ̀tì tí ń lọ nípa ti olórí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ti ìgbà kan rí tí wọ́n ló kú ní inú ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí Sunday. Nígbà kan, Olúwa ti sọ látẹnu èmi ìránṣẹ́ wípé kò sí ẹni tó ń pè ní Buhari mọ́. Buhari ti kú. Tí nǹkan bá rú wa lójú as a prophet, tí a mọ̀ wípé kì í ṣiṣẹ́ tàwa làwa ń ṣe, a ní èèyàn kan tán ọ̀gá tó jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run. Lọ enquiry látọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Kò sẹ́ni tí kò lọ́gàá nínú iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe. Bíríkìlà lọ́gàá, kápẹ́ńtà lọ́gàá, báńkà lọ́gàá, àkáńtàǹtì lọ́gàá, gbogbo iṣẹ́ pátá ló lọ́gàá. bí nǹkan bá wá rú èèyàn kan lójú ó ṣeé ṣe kó lọ bá sínú ẹ̀ pé nǹkan yìí rú mi lójú, wọ́n á dẹ̀ explain fún dáadáa níbi tí wọ́n ti ń gbé awuyewuye igbá làwa náà wí olúwa ṣé nǹkan tí àwọn arábí yìí ń sọ yìí ṣé òótọ́ ni? Olúwa sì ní òótọ́ ni. A dẹ̀ jáde a sọ̀rọ̀ nínú ọdún náà. Ẹ gbọ́ mi, gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà pátápátá ẹ tẹ́ etí kẹ́ gbọ́ mi. Nigeria has become a country where they play their citizens. Ní ìgbà kan, nígbà tí Tinubu fẹ́ wọlé, Tinubu make statement kan wípé tó bá ní àwọn fẹ́ da gbogbo ẹ̀rú òun ò ní lè rí lé òun ò ní rí president yẹn wọ̀, gbogbo àṣírí ohun tó ń lọ ní Aso Rock lòun máa gbé jáde. Mo pariwo sẹ́, wọ́n ní àwọn ọba gan mọ̀ nígbà yẹn, Tinubu wọ́n mọ̀ nígbà yẹn, àwọn prominent king, àwọn ọba ńlá, àwọn ọba òkè, àwọn mọ̀. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni tó jẹ́ olórí wọn nílùú Mọ́lá, emir, ó mọ̀. Ṣọ́ra àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tó jókòó yẹn àti vice president níbi ọláwọn gbé òkú kan wá àwọn sí òkú yẹn gbogbo wọn ló mọ̀ pé Buhari ti kú tipẹ́. Nítorí ẹ̀ ní Tinubu ṣe ń pariwo wípé òun ló kàn, because it has been in their agreement. Nigeria has become a country where they fools their citizens. It is time for I and you to wake up from our sleep, our slumber. Because ìlú ti di ibi tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n kàn ń fi ìlú yìí, wọ́n kàn ń gbá àwọn ọmọ country yìí, wọ́n kàn ń gba yín ní kí ló dé ẹ̀yin ọmọ country Nàìjíríà tẹ́ ò lè dìde láti béèrè ẹ̀tọ́ yín. Èèyàn ti kú tipẹ́, ẹ dẹ̀ tọ́jú ẹ̀ síbẹ̀, ẹ pa ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ó ti kú láti lè make sure wípé tẹ́nà ẹ̀ yẹn, gbogbo tẹ́nà yẹn ni wọ́n cover káwọn akẹ́lẹ̀ settle àwọn arábí yẹn pé wọ́n ti cover tẹ́nà tiwọn àwọn Haúsá. Ìgbà tó wá yá, Tinubu wá ní òun ló kàn ó gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tí gbogbo wa jọ mọ̀. Even gan Ọbásanjọ́ gan mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀, kò sí yìí tí ò mọ̀ nípa gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. So therefore they can't say much. President ìlú tó jẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ nínú ìlú kú, a ò dẹ̀ rí any president from outside kó send a condolence greeting sí. Ṣé kò jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ wo àwọn nǹkan yìí láti bẹ̀? Tí ẹ̀yin gan mọ̀ pé kò lè ṣeé ṣe pé president ìlú kan kú, yídà yìí tó ti lọ àbí tó wà ń bẹ̀, àwọn president ìlú tó kù pátá lọ́mọ máa send condolence sí. Nàìjíríà ti wrong. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà mò ń pè yín ẹ dìde kíákíá, nítorí pé ẹ máa jẹ ìyà, ẹ máa tún jẹwé ìyà. Ẹ jẹ ìyà, ẹ jẹwé ìyà. ẹ wá ń jáde àwọn èèyàn ń pariwo wọ́n ní Sunday Igboho ń fi ikú yọ. Ṣé òun ò fi ikú yọ Sunday Igboho? Because we remember nígbà yẹn àmọ́ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀. All because à ń béèrè wípé ibẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣèlú yìí ò dáa, so therefore ẹ jẹ́ káwa kó máa lọ ní tiwa kẹ́yìn náà dẹ̀ máa ṣe ayé yín nínú nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe.
How many world leaders have paid condolence visits or sent a condolence message since Sunday? How many world leaders? Please, somebody answer me. How many world leaders? You mean they've not had, Abi? No, they've not had. That was what Nnamdi Kanu said. That 2 years after he leaves office, the real truth will come out. That's the truth. I was asking a question. How come? Mr. Messi, listen very well. How come when Buhari came back from UK from his sick leave, Abi? We are
not privy to why she may have
the wife relocated to Dubai. Are you not supposed to be nursing your sick husband who came back from sickness? Is it not important? No, tell me it did not happen. Tell me now.
But the point is, whatever we are saying here, the president's family has a right to their privacy, and rather than begin to unearth what we cannot really hold on to,
substantiate,
the best bet is for us to just sympathize with these people in this hour of need and let them soak, and then maybe pray for them to have that fortitude. Because no matter how old you are, even as a father, your child will not want you to die. And no matter how old you are, as a woman married to you, will not wish you dead. And so, the woman is mourning now, and wherever she is, she can be visited. And I'm sure that she will accompany the corpse home to Katsina today. And so, whatever it is, let them continue to sympathize with her and also give her the courage to be able to withstand this kind of calamity that has befallen her. So maybe we should rest that.
You remember my Bible say you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. If what you are saying now is the thing that happened, the right thing, if it is, in fact, if that's the situation, nobody will break head over these things now. But when they have created some doubt in the minds of people, why won't you look at what the people are saying so that we cannot continue on this trajectory? How many world leaders have paid condolence visits or sent a condolence message since Sunday? How many world leaders? Please, somebody answer me. How many world leaders? You mean they've not had, Abi? No, they've not had. Anyway, let's go to another topic.
Buhari double in Sudan and press him into service as Nigeria's president. What? That representative of the Jubril family, that is the supposed impostor, having discovered the gigantic swindle, suddenly showed up in Abuja the other day and demanded to be compensated with a power-sharing arrangement at the federal level in perpetuity, plus 50% of Nigeria's oil revenues for 10 years in the first instance. Now, that was on the back page of the Nations of Tuesday, 27th of November. Failing this, they would tell their story to the whole world. It further stated that the Nigerian authorities have entered into frantic negotiations with Jubri's family to head off what is sure to be the world's dirtiest and worst kept secret, he said. And he concluded by saying that Britain is mediating its end. So far, to my knowledge, no official statement has refuted this claim, which simply implies Nigeria may truly be up for sale. The question is, has Nigeria now suddenly become a population of fools? I believe it's time to come away from our slumber and salvage this nation from slavery. If this evil tide is not dealt with quickly and decisively, Nigeria may be about to be recolonized the second time, and this time by another African country. What a shame and what a misfortune that will be. God forbid. You know, when we pray, we must be sensitive to the ongoings.
Fellow Nigerians, wait you. In the midst of this morning, let us understand who died. Na Jibril die, Abina Buhari die. In the 4 years, 4 whole years, 9 days take traumatize us. Jibril versus Buhari. So where Aisha Buhari now? Let's see her come and tell her. Be like say, now the only person who will tell us the truth when it concerns federal matter. Now Jibril with the man now, Abina Buhari. We don't want a station where tomorrow they'll come and tell us that it is Jibril that died. Buhari is still in London. Let us know. Nothing will pay me past this death. Say, na private hospital. Do you know the amount of money that has gone down? As a former president, it will still be Nigeria that will be responsible. Or our money where they Buhari hand. Now they take bed. Politicians, yes, share. Make una do well. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, my papa. You have seen it now. Do well. Do well. Infrastructure. Whether na Jibril, Abina Buhari. That is the only question I have in this video. The only president that is doing well is the president that will build infrastructure. The rate at which we travel for medical is too much. We cannot even trust our own medical system. We cannot trust our medical system for anything. Now they carry this man go private. I can imagine the money in pounds. Naira, I can imagine. And I will make sure that I investigate the hospital where this Baba Pai. Let me get the copy of the amount where they spend. What is the one on Louis? They siphon us for this country. According to one former minister, no one mentioned him. He said we are always shouting about what is spoiled. That if only we know what is rotten. A old minister, now he talking for me. He said he always pity me the way I'm shouting. That if we know what is rotten, then we will know. Hey, Jibril Abina Buhari will die now.
He is dead and buried in a shallow grave in Saudi Arabia. Aisha Buhari was there. She came back from what they call the lesser Hajj. She was wearing black. She was mourning. If you look at the pictures that were circulated at that point in time, you will see the smug, or should I say, the forlorn faces of northern governors. A minute silence was held at the AU for a late Buhari. Even Her Britannic Majesty Queen Elizabeth II also penned a condolence message to the people of Nigeria before the cabal took over and asked her to rescind it, which she did. Buhari is dead, and I'm prepared to stake Biafra on it. If you, Dele Momodu, can go and prove to me, I'm not asking you to do anything too complex. If you can go and ask this man you call Buhari, whoever it is in Aso Rock, to come outside, don't do very much, address a panel of Nigerian youths, maybe 20 of them, and speak Buhari's mother tongue, which is Fulfude. I will give up Biafra. I will apologize to him, and I will submit myself to any authority on this earth to do with me as they please. There is no Buhari. Jibril was there. Jibril followed Abba Kyari to Cuba and ran away from there and never came back. The man you have now in Aso Rock is from Niger Republic. His name is Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. That's his name. Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. Even Shekau knows who he is personally and was mentioning his name as well. It is not Buhari.
I don't like them. I'm against them. And in these conversations between me and people who work for Buhari, the president, it clearly states what my position is in any case. So they will, just because they're not Muslims, I swear to God, if a Christian pastor, Buhari, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. So you Bashir and this other fool, you are defending your president? You're lying about me to defend your president? Where is your president? Do you even know where he is? You don't even know where he is. Maybe you should go find him first and then defend him. Maybe because he's no longer alive. If he's dead, you're not going to get paid for defending him.
Hello? So, the whole scenario is that President Muhammadu Buhari, he died on the 19th of February. On the 19th of February, please, those analysts, if you can take notes, take pen and your paper and note these things down. Note them down carefully. I'll be giving a specific things here, specific details right now. Okay, number one, President Muhammadu Buhari died on the 19th of February, the year 2017. He died in Newcastle, in Freeman Hospital, Newcastle. He died as a result of heart problem, heart disease, which the Nigeria presidency failed to disclose. On the 19th of February, I was in London by the special grace of God. I'm a journalist. I work with one of the Nigeria broadcasting station and one of the leading Nigeria broadcasting stations. So I covered the event in London. He died in Freeman Hospital, Newcastle. I was there. I covered the event. Then, you know, Muslim, they don't embalm people. So on the 20th of February, he was flew in to Saudi Arabia where he was buried. I was there live and I covered the event where Aisha Buhari put on white attire. I think you are with me.
Go ahead.
So where Aisha Buhari put on white attire and the children.
Can you pause a bit? Can you pause a bit? And let me remind Nigerians and the entire world that this event he said he covered, he have the video. He have the video.
I do.
Go ahead.
I have all the video. So the Nigeria Aisha was putting on white as a sign of mourning to her husband, who is the late President Muhammadu Buhari. Then the children, according to the Muslim tradition, were putting on black. I have the video, I have the photograph and everything. You understand? Then on the 23rd of February, I was in Ethiopia as a journalist. I moved around. So I was in Ethiopia where the African Union, the AU, hold a summit, a mini silent for late President Muhammadu Buhari on the 23rd of February, the year 2017.
And you have the video?
Exactly, I do.
Go ahead.
So I covered the events there where the African Union hold a mini silent for late President Muhammadu Buhari. So to show their last respect to the late President Muhammadu Buhari of the Nigeria government. Then on the 28th of February, which I think is the last day of February, then Queen Elizabeth gave a condolence statement to the Nigeria government in respect of late President Muhammadu Buhari, and which went viral. Yes. So all of these, the Nigeria government led by late Abakari and with the cabal swept under the carpet for selfish and greed reasons. Then on the 2nd of March, Eric Joyce, the ex-British lawmaker, Eric Joyce, ex-British lawmaker, he issued a statement, a condolence statement to Nigeria for the loss of her president. Are you with me, sir?
Yes.
Then they swept it under carpet, and the man got angry and came out to say that President Muhammadu Buhari is dead. If President Muhammadu Buhari if they think he is lying, that they should come out to challenge him. You understand what I'm saying now?
Yes, yes,
that they should come out to challenge him in the court of law, that he will come out with every evidence to prove that Muhammadu Buhari is dead. As I talk to you since 2017, till this minute, nobody from the Nigerian government all across the nations of the earth came up to challenge Eric Joyce, the ex-British lawmaker. That went by. Then on April 17th, one American journalist by name Mark Smith, he came up to say that the corruption going on in Nigeria is unbearable, that he can only imagine how the Nigerians are surviving in that country, that there is corruption everywhere. You understand? So we just talked over all this. But what actually prompted me to come up to this tonight is, one, the Nigerian youth have been suffering 60 years of independence, 60 years of suffering and smiling, and yet the government is taking them for granted.
You were there and you followed everything. So when you came to Nigeria, they suspended you they suspended your pay.
So I'm coming to that, sir. Coming to that, sir. Let's not rush it. Abakari called me to Aso Rock. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I flew into Abuja to go and see him. And he told me that if I can keep quiet, that my safety to be alive will be guaranteed, and for my generation to come, no, we suffer again as a result of the bribe he was offering me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I told him, accepting bribe is not the problem, but my conscience will judge me till I die.
Yes.
So I cannot do that. And to God who made me, I'm saying this categorically, and God Almighty is my witness. I did not take a dime from him. That at the end of the day, I was suspended from my work. You understand? As a journalist.
Can you pause a little bit, please? I know that this is very difficult, when I'm, pausing you all the time. So, is it that because of the way you have actively trying to air this news was the reason why you were suspended and sacked or something?
I wasn't sacked, sir. I was suspended.
Okay, you were suspended. Okay. So was it the reason? Was it the reason you were suspended?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Because I told them that I will publish it. Then, as at that time, I was receiving so many threats. But the truth is this: Buhari is long dead in Freeman Hospital in Newcastle in London on the 19th of February, the year 2017. He's dead. Buhari is dead. He was buried in Saudi Arabia. Nobody can tell me that he's still alive. Buhari, that I know, if you look, when Nnamdi Kanu came up, you understand, they said that he's talking rubbish. I have never met Nnamdi Kanu on face to face. He doesn't even know me. He doesn't even know whether I'm fair or black. He doesn't know me. And I've never giving him anything. He has never given me anything. You understand now? But the truth is, as a journalist, I swore an oath to stand by the truth at all times. Irrespective of what may be at stake, I swore an oath to God and to humanity.
And now you no longer work with this television station, and now because of what is going on in Nigeria, you are ready to shatter the table.
If I am not answerable to any Nigerian authority, you understand now? When I was suspended, I was waiting if my suspension would be lifted. I waited for a period of 6 months. My suspension was not lifted. Then I resigned. I sent them my resignation letter. Then I left. I started my own firm by myself. You understand me now? Which I am growing by the special grace of God. You understand what I'm saying?
You know, sometimes when you are in the field, the way these Nigeria politicians, the way this Nigeria story goes, you know, sometimes it will go up and go down. Some people may not be, you know, getting the point. Some people may not understand, you know, why would you go to France? Why would you do this? You know, but when a journalist who is like, you know, dealing with all these politicians in Nigeria, and you want to be the person to have the first-hand information of whatever that is happening, and especially when you are out of the game, especially from the Nigeria space, and now you want to be, you want to have first-hand information of what is going on. You know, sometimes when something like this happens, of course, you can fly to anywhere just to get the information and get the first-hand information, you know, to have it in your own space. But anyway,
sure.
I must thank you very much. This is the first time you are talking to anybody about this.
Yes.
This is the first time ever you are talking to anybody about this. We are going to continue our discussion. It is not going to be online. It is not going to be live.
Hey, alright everyone, this is where we end the program today. Thank you very much for watching this video to the very end. But first of all, I want to appreciate everyone that will be watching my YouTube channel. And if it's your first time of coming across our program, why not pause this video to subscribe to our YouTube? There are a lot of amazing videos that are waiting for you. For those that have been watching my videos and commenting and sharing my videos, I want to use this medium to appreciate you all. Thank you very much. See you on our next video. Until we meet again, stay tuned with Plan B TV. Peace out.
Is Buhari dead? Listen, I made a first video before and I want to prove something because a lot of people came to my DM and told me that there is no evidence, you cannot prove. I'm going to prove with live broadcast now. But first of all, before I prove, I want to tell you something that you don't know. Recall that there was a time the office of the First Lady was scrapped, number one. Number two, recall that there was a time the First Lady was locked out of Aso Rock by the Daura family. That's number two. Three, recall that there was a time the First Lady traveled out of the country and relocated to Saudi Arabia. That's three. Now, number four, which is very, very sensitive. Recall that when Tinubu was actually contesting for the primaries, he said if they don't give him the candidate, he's going to expose Aso Rock. Died yesterday or some hours ago. Died long ago. It's not today he died long ago. This man died long ago. Now, I'm going to play you some videos. I'm going to play a video of Buhari in 2016 making democracy statements. I'm going to play a video of Buhari making a farewell statement and welcoming Tinubu into office in 2023. So we are going to watch a video of 2016 and a video of 2023. So please sit down patiently and watch. I want all of you to understand something. That the fact these people brought up the case of Buhari being dead without telling us that, okay, he was flown abroad.
this is a man that used to travel to France and other countries for treatment in those days. They didn't tell us that, okay, he was flown to France for treatment. They didn't tell us, okay, they flew him abroad. They just told us maybe he died in one local hospital in Nigeria. Has Buhari gone that broke? No. Did anybody tell us that Buhari was sick and that he needed medical attention? No. Did they tell us the sickness? No. Has the first lady, the wife of Buhari, Aisha Buhari, made a statement? No. Have the children of Buhari made a statement saying farewell to their father? No. Now, watch the video and thank me later.
And experience, my preference is to look forward. Prices have been declining since 2014, but due to the neglect of the past, the country was not equipped to hold the economy from declining. The infrastructure, notably rail, power, road, were in a decrepit state. All the 4 refineries were in a state of disrepair. The pipelines and depots neglected. Huge debts owed to contractors and suppliers had accumulated. 27 states could not pay salaries for months. In the northeast, Boko Haram had captured 14 local governments, driven the local authorities out, hoisted their flags elsewhere. Insecurity was palpable, corruption and impunity enabling some candidates and political parties that do not agree with the results to go to court. Irrespective of the outcome of the various cases, I urge all parties involved to accept the decision of our courts and join hands to build a better Nigeria. I salute the doggedness and resilience of all the presidential candidates and their political parties for believing in our judicial system by taking their grievances with the election results to court. In the course of the campaigns, we had argued and disagreed on how to make Nigeria better, but we never disagreed or had any doubts that Nigeria has to be better. As your president, I call on all of us to bring to bear the strengths of our individualism, the power of our...
pọ̀ nínú àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà wọn ò kóye wípé nǹkan ń ṣẹlẹ̀. They're just living their life. I am calling out Nigerians again. A ò ní kẹ́ ẹ má dìbò, ọwọ́ yín ló kù sí. Ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́bí bá ń pa yín, ẹ má yà ń lé wa. Nítorí pé ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ níta yìí, ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ dọ́dọ̀ àwa náà ṣe ń pariwo síta. Ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà yìí kò dojú lásán mọ́. Gbogbo ìwọ tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí revolution, gbogbo ìwọ tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ wípé sẹ́ kò lè máa lọ báyìí, ẹ pín kólíkálukú máa lọ, ẹ dìde kíákíá o. Why are you tricking us? Èèyàn ti kú, ẹgbẹ́ lomi síbẹ̀, kí tẹ ṣe tọ́jú ẹ̀ látọjọ́ yẹn, kẹ wá ń parọ́ pé kò kú. Ó wá di ijọ́ Sunday tí ọba Adétọ̀nà kú, ẹ̀yin náà wá declare wípé ọjọ́ yẹn náà ni kí ló ti ń porúkọ ẹ̀, ọjọ́ yẹn lòun náà kú Buhari. Ẹ wo Nigerians, ẹ ti gọ̀dẹ̀ kú. Kó má rí bẹ́ẹ̀, àwa ń jáde lójoojúmọ́ láti lè jẹ́ kó ní àkọsílẹ̀ wípé nígbà táwọn nǹkan yìí ṣẹlẹ̀, aláwọn kan jáde wọ́n sọ. A ò gbàgbọ́ wípé Buhari ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú. Ní ìgbà tí ríyanríyan ń jáde gan pé ó ti kú wọ́n ń parọ́ ni, a tún béèrè lọ́wọ́ Olúwa, Olúwa ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó ti kú. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà ẹ dìde. Sunday Igboho fi kú yọ ẹnikẹ́ni. Ṣé ìgbà tẹ́yìn rán èèyàn kó lọ pa Sunday Igboho tó bá pa ń kọ́ kílẹ̀ ṣe yẹn ẹ ṣáà fi kú yọ nìyẹn. Sohun tó gbọ́dọ̀ sọ nìyẹn pé Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kóun rẹ́yìn àwọn ọ̀tá òun. Ohun tí Sunday Igboho gbọ́dọ̀ sọ òun ló sọ yìí. Wọ́n náà wàá rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ fídíò tó prove kínní. Má di adọ́run mọ́tọ́. Nàìjíríà yìí tẹ́rí is so deep. Débi pé àwọn alágbára tó ń control Nàìjíríà they can manipulate anything, they can do anything. Kò sẹ́ni tó lè mú wọn. They do anything, they manipulate anything, they do anything anyhow they want to do it. And nobody can cross them. Nàìjíríà ẹ dìde. Ọ̀pọ̀ gbogbo ìyà tó fi jẹ yín ẹ sì tún jáde ẹ lọ ń pariwo ìbò ẹ ń kéde ìbò kiri. I know ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń kéde ìbò yẹn ẹ kì í ṣe Nigerians. I know you come from other countries. But if it is really you are a Nigerians, you will know that kò tọ́ sí yín láti tún lọ kéde ìbò kankan. In one word, ohun tí mo fẹ́ sọ ń bí báyìí ni wípé ìwọ tún wo àwọn fídíò yìí tó prove wípé Buhari ti kú ti pẹ́sẹ̀. Apart from wípé àní àti ẹ̀gbọ́n Olúwa ń gbà yẹn náà nígbà táwọn èèyàn ń pariwo awuyewuye yìí tá a dẹ̀ lọ enquiry bàbá kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣẹ́ni ikú Olúwa dẹ̀ ló ti kú. Apart from that, mi ì dá sí nǹkan tí kò kàn mí. Ohun tó kàn mí gbọ̀ngbọ̀ngbọ̀n òun ni mò ń dá sí. Bírú yìí tí mò ń sọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí is a national issue. Gbogbo wa ló ń bá fa wàhálà, gbogbo wa là ń jẹ̀yà ẹ̀. Mi ò wá sọ o àwọn ọmọ tí kò bá ń ṣọmọ Nàìjíríà o ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ Nàìjíríà ń jẹ̀yà ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Wo kí wọ́n náà ṣíà. Let people understand. Let other people káwọn náà lè prepare mind wọn pé nǹkan ń ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Àwọn olórí wa yìí ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn olórí wa yìí wọ́n ò ready láti lè gbà kí Nàìjíríà yìí kó dìde. Wọ́n ti customize orí síìtì tó wà. A ò ní rí wàhálà o, a ò ní rí dààmú o, ojú ò ní tiwa o, nǹkan máa ṣẹnu rẹ o, ayé ò ní yọ̀ wá o. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà ẹ dìde kíákíá báyìí o before things get worst. Even ìṣòwò rẹ̀ ó mọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n kò lè jáde lẹ́nu ẹ̀ wípé ẹni tó wà l'Abuja yẹn nígbà yẹn kì í ṣe Buhari, kò lè jáde lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Kọ̀sọ́ mọ̀ pé wọ́n lè gbé òun kọ́fì bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń bá fa kéèsì. Àwa tiwa ìlú yìí deep gan. Nàìjíríà yìí deep, inú òkùnkùn ni gbogbo wa wà. Àwọn tí wọ́n ń darí wa nìkan ló wà nínú ìmọ́lẹ̀. ó deep gan. It is not like other countries tó jẹ́ wípé àtàwọn tó ń darí àwọn èèyàn àtàwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n ń darí inú ìmọ́lẹ̀ ní gbogbo wọn wà. ọmọ Nàìjíríà, àkókò tó kẹ́ ẹ dìde fún ìrànlọ́wọ́ ara yín, ẹ dìde láti gba ara yín sílẹ̀. Things are wrong totally. Gbogbo ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ó kéré sí ohun, ó tóbi gan ju ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láwọn ìlú kan lọ tó dẹ̀ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ogun. Ó kéré pátápátá tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ogun. Ṣé ká wá ní wípé àwa citizens Nàìjíríà à ń ṣojo ni, àbí à ń bẹ̀rù ikú ọ̀ à ń bẹ̀rù ẹ̀wọ̀n, àdé ń jẹ̀yà lọ báyìí. Nǹkan ti dàrú, nǹkan ò ṣẹnu rí mọ́. Nigerian citizen, it is time for you to arise. It is time for you to wake up. It is time for you to grab what belongs to you in the hand of the people that is tormenting you. Àwọn kan wá máa gbàdúrà, mi gbàdúrà fún Nàìjíríà mọ́ látọdún wo. Ẹni tó mọ̀ mí gan máa mọ̀ dáadáa, mi gbàdúrà fún Nàìjíríà mọ́. Látọdún wo ni mo ti gbàdúrà fún Nàìjíríà kẹ̀? Nàìjíríà tèmi ti rí before now, tí mo rí pé tó o bá sáré ọ̀rọ̀ ìgbésí ayé ẹ̀ wàá jẹ ìyà, ẹ̀mí á fẹ́ gùn. Kí ni wọ́n kàn mọ́ pẹ̀lú irú countries rẹ̀? Nàìjíríà tèmi ti rí láti ìgbà yẹn tí mo ti rí èní wípé olórí tó ń darí wa lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí wọn ò ní plan kankan fún wa. The only plan they have for the citizen is to suffer, and their children are fine. Their children are doing well. Say one word. Ẹni tó gbé wá pa àwọn fẹ́ ọlọ́ ti kú yẹn, irọ́ ni gbogbo ẹ̀ o. Ó bá dẹ̀ wọ̀n ìwọlé gbà ó sì wàhálà. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá tó àkókò gbogbo nǹkan yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ohun tí mo gbọ́ lénìí, ó ní tó bá tó àkókò ó ní gbogbo àṣírí pátá ló máa tú síta. Tó bá wá tú síta kò sóhun tẹ́ ẹ lè ṣe. Tó pé àwọn ti make plan ni wọn very fast. Wọ́n ti sọ fún pé ẹni náà ti kú, àwọn ti lọ sin báyìí, ẹ̀ ó tán. Tó bá tú síta ń gbà yẹn kò sóhun tẹ́ ẹ lè ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n wàá wá regret wípé aláwọn èèyàn ń jáde tí wọ́n ń pariwo pé nǹkan yìí kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìwọ tó gbọ́ wa lénìí ló máa regret ẹ̀ tó bá yá ń gbà yẹn. Ẹ dìde o, ọmọ Nàìjíríà, before it will be too late for you.